Today I'm sharing some of my all-time favorite Amazon products I use nonstop in my everyday life. I have all types of Amazon finds in this video, lots of beauty, some fashion, and home products too. And most of these are likely on sale during Amazon Prime Day if you're catching this during that time too. So I figured this would be a great time to do this video. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I have a lot of products that I love and I'm excited to share with you. So let's get into it. Summer Fridays is offering exclusive deals on select products up to 30% off. I have some favorite Summer Fridays products that are in my regular rotation. I've talked to you about them before. One is the Blush Butter Balm. This is the shade Sweet Rosé. It's such a pretty, springy, brightening pink. And I love that this formula just blends out so beautifully and builds effortlessly. And this lasts nicely on my skin. I also love their Dream lip oils. This is the shade that's on my lips right now over a Buxom lip liner. I'll put that shade on screen. I left it downstairs. But I just love how hydrating and nourishing this formula is. It's got a nice cushy feel to it and a nice sheer tint. There are some nice shades in both of these. And of course the Summer Fridays lip balms that are in the squeezy tubes that have all the fantastic flavors are in my regular rotation too. They're stashed all throughout my house. And if you haven't tried this moisturizer yet, now is the time to do it. It's great for all skin types. It's incredibly lightweight and sinks in beautifully, but it's ultra hydrating. So this is the Cloud Dew Gel Cream Moisturizer. I have raved about this before many times and I've gone through an entire bottle. This is the old jar packaging. It's now in a squeeze bottle, which I much prefer. And I will purchase another bottle when this runs out. If you look at the ingredient profile of this, I think you'll be shocked at how many fantastic ingredients are in here that they don't even focus on as being key ingredients. I went into so much detail about that in one of my videos. There are just some fantastic ingredients in here for anti-aging, firming, hydrating, your skin barrier, just your skin health overall. It does way more than just moisturize your skin and it wears beautifully under makeup. It's great for daytime, great for nighttime, and it's also unscented, which I know will make a lot of people happy. I have sensitive skin with rosacea, so it's really hard to find a good vitamin C serum that doesn't aggravate my skin or flare up my rosacea. It just comes with the territory. I actually have two in this video that I believe are included in Amazon Prime Day. They actually are nicely priced anyway, even if they're not. If you have sensitive or acne-prone skin, or if you just don't do well in general with vitamin C serums, if they're always kind of a struggle for you, you might be like me and find you do much better with a vitamin C derivative. They're not only better for our skin types, but they're also more stable. Both of these have vitamin C derivatives, so they're highly stabilized. This first one is the Remedy for Daily Defense 15% Vitamin C Complex Brightening Serum. This has a highly stabilized vitamin C derivative. It also has antioxidants, ferulic acid, and ectoin. It has just a nice light lotiony serum consistency. It sinks in, it wears well under makeup. So all of those ingredients together are going to protect your skin from free radicals, brighten your skin, strengthen your skin barrier, calm, soothe, and hydrate. So this is a really, really nice one, especially if you have sensitive skin. I also want to mention that Remedy has a great cleansing balm. I think it's called Derm Dissolve. I ran out of it. I used the whole thing and I moved on to test some other ones, but I would definitely repurchase it. It doesn't leave a greasy film or dry my skin out, and it has one of the sanitary twist up mechanisms. And I just got the Hand Remedy hand cream. I love this packaging. It looks very high end. It's got a flip top lid and it just squeezes up like that. It's got a little bit of thickness to it. It's not fragranced, and it's got nice ingredients for your hands and your cuticles, and it doesn't leave my hands feeling greasy, but I feel like it's doing something for my hands and my cuticles. So if you're looking for a good hand cream, if you're a bit picky like I am, you may want to check this out too. I just love throwing this in my purse. I've shared both of these with you several times on my channel, and today I'm partnering with ULike to share a special savings with you for Amazon Prime Day and to tell you a little bit more about both really quickly. The ULike Air10 IPL device is a total game changer if you want long-lasting hair removal with zero pain. When I was shaving, I had red bumps and ingrowns, and this eliminates all of that, and this gives no irritation, pain, or intense snapping sensation like clinic hair removal, just smooth skin without constantly needing to shave. Within a couple of weeks, I noticed my hair growth was starting to slow under my arms and my bikini area, and these were my end results under my arms that I showed in a previous video. It has this sapphire ice cooling technology, which is such a standout feature to me. It keeps the Air10 at a constant 65 degrees, so it's painless, it doesn't hurt at all, yet it's highly effective even on stubborn hairs. Do not buy this if you can't be consistent though. It's incredibly important to be consistent for a full 12-week cycle, so each hair follicle is treated at least once during its active growth phase, and then you can pull it out for touch-ups here and there. And this is currently available at its lowest price ever of $244. I swear by red light therapy. I talk about it all the time. It's extremely effective and it offers multiple skincare benefits like firmer, brighter, more even-toned skin. I've shared the ULike ReGlow LED light therapy mask with you several times. I've been using it around a year. It's one of the few masks that remains in my regular mask rotation. I like that I can see things unobstructed when I wear this because of the eye shield and because it sits away from my skin, allowing for airflow my skin can breathe. I find it to be one of the rare hard shell masks that's actually comfortable. I also like that there are 4 wavelengths, blue, yellow, red, and near infrared, and 4 modes to choose from that use combinations of those wavelengths to penetrate all 3 layers of your skin. It's not an overnight miracle though. Consistency is also key when it comes to LED light therapy. My skin looks smoother, my redness has calmed down, my texture looks and feels more even, and overall my skin just looks brighter. And this, just like the ULike Air10, is also at its lowest price ever available, and both devices are linked in my description box below. Let me go ahead and mention the other vitamin C serum before I move on to other products since we were on that subject. I accidentally left this one down in my bathroom. It's the Regelia Immunity Support Essence, which I have also talked to you about in the past. So this one is more of a true watery gel-like consistency. It also has a stabilized vitamin C, so you're not going to get irritation from it. It also has DNA repair enzymes, coenzyme Q10, and various types of hydration ingredients, so your skin just feels nicely hydrated and supported throughout the day. And it has this really unique microcapsule delivery system that keeps the active ingredients highly stable until they come in contact with your skin, and that's when they burst and the ingredients are delivered into your skin. So that's the other one that I wanted to recommend. I have really enjoyed this one as well. In almost every one of my best of Amazon videos where I talk about products that are used in my regular rotation, this product comes up. This is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later face primer. Elizabeth Mott is a K-beauty brand and she has different types of face primers. I just love the mattifying one. Now all the products I'm recommending today will be linked down below in my description box. The texture of this is kind of a whipped texture, and it's just a beautiful mattifying primer that doesn't dry my skin out, which I appreciate because I have combination skin. I have some normal dry areas around the perimeter of my face, but I do get shine breakthrough during the day in the center of my face. And this just balances things, it controls that. I don't use a primer every day, but you know, there are days where I just really don't want to have to battle that shine. And this is a mattifying pore smoothing primer that comes to mind very quickly when I just don't want to have to worry about those things. Now the link that I'm providing has all of her primer options, not just this one. She has a green one that helps counterbalance redness. She has a hydrating primer and other types, but this is the one that really works well for me. This is a product I use almost every single day, sometimes twice a day. It helps my skin appear less red. It lessens the redness in my skin. And if I am about to have a rosacea flare-up, if I see something looming or if I have a rosacea flare-up, it lessens that. It calms and soothes it. This is the Anua Azelaic Acid 10 Plus Hyaluron Serum. So it has azelaic acid in it, which is fantastic for rosacea, redness, irritation, and it also has hyaluronic acid, which is fantastic for hydrating, especially when it's combined with other watery hydrating ingredients, which this is. I just mix 2 to 3 drops into whatever the first serum is that I'm applying to my face after I cleanse and tone if I'm using a toner. It's almost this invisible step. It doesn't seem like I'm doing anything extra because it's so light and watery. I don't even notice that I'm putting anything extra on my face, especially since it's mixed into something else. I don't feel it on my face. It takes no time at all to just drop those couple of drops in, but this makes a huge difference for me overall. So this is a product that I will not be without. Let's talk about Medik8 because they pretty much always participate in Amazon sales, which I love because their products have been so effective for me, and I have pretty much been using at least one or more of their products in my skincare routine since I discovered them several years ago. I have a few going in my routine right now, so I'm just going to start with that initial serum that I've been applying to my skin in the morning. This is the Medik8 Niacinamide Peptides Balancing and Pore Refining Serum. So this helps decongest and minimize the look of your pores. It helps balance oil production without drying your skin, and it helps keep your skin radiant and helps with skin barrier support. So I typically will pump out 1 pump of the serum and then put a couple of drops of this and mix them together and apply it to my face in the morning, and it just works beautifully. It's just so lightweight. So this has just been working really well for me, or mixing those 2 serums has been working really well. It's nice and lightweight. It works beautifully under my other skincare and under makeup, and it's fragrance free. And I've gone through a couple of bottles of the Liquid Peptides Advanced MP Serum. I have raved about this to you several times. This has, I want to say, 13 different peptides in it that do so many things for your skin. This can actually help soften expression lines within 10 minutes or so, and it helps deeper wrinkles over time. This is also a very lightweight serum, so this is the serum I like to use at night when I'm not testing other things, of course. I mean, it's just so silky. You can, of course, also use this during the day. Either way is fine. I've just been using different ones in the morning and at night. It's a beautiful serum. It's also hydrating, and it is unscented. Now, what I neglected to bring up here that's been in my rotation for a while, I'm actually almost out of it, is the Advanced Pro Collagen Peptide Cream. It has growth factors, peptides, and NAD+. It helps with hydration, obviously, because it's a night cream, and it helps with fine lines, deep wrinkles, and skin elasticity. It's a fantastic night cream if you're looking for something like that, and it does more than hydrate, a lot more. Now, this is the first Medik8 product I ever tried. It's probably what you've heard me talk about the most from Medik8. I think this is sort of what they're known for. Actually, this is their Crystal Retinoid product. So retinol is stronger and it works 11 times faster than over-the-counter retinol, but it's gentler. So if you have sensitive skin like I do, retinol is ideal. It's the strongest over-the-counter retinoid you can get before moving up to prescription tretinoin, yet it just doesn't tear your skin up the same way as prescription tretinoin. My skin gets drier and more irritated with many retinols, which are weaker in strength than with retinol, especially with an encapsulated retinol like Medik8's. And I like that Medik8 has graduated strengths, so you know exactly what strength you're getting, and you can start very low and get your skin used to it and go up with the more experience you have. It's just a really nice system. So if you're looking for something to treat your skin with the gold standard retinoid, I think this is a great place to start and continue. Okay, because these glosses run around $3, they probably won't be on sale right now, but I did just go ahead and switch my lip gloss out to one of my favorite drugstore lip glosses ever, Wet n Wild Mega Slicks in Bronzed Berry. I just haven't worn this in a while, and it is available from Amazon, so I thought, you know what, let's put it on, give you a little refresher of one of my favorite drugstore lip glosses. I'm also going to link the mirror that I use. This is such a great travel mirror. It's got a regular mirror and a 5 times magnified mirror. It also lights up. It's great to travel with. A lot of travel mirrors don't have that 5 times magnification, so I will link this for you. I don't know if they have this pattern now, but they do have a similar mirror. I've gone through a couple of bottles of Dalba First Spray serum. I keep one up here at my filming table. I keep one downstairs at my vanity where I get ready. I didn't realize how much I was actually going to love this when I first started using it. This is a double layer serum, essence, skin mist, all in one. So you want to shake it before you use it. You can spray it on during your skincare. You can spray it on before makeup, during makeup, during the day to refresh your skin. I really like to spray it on my brushes, just a couple of spritzes before I blend out concealer or my foundation. Sometimes I spray it on my foundation sponge. As I'm applying my makeup, it just gives such a seamless blend that looks more skin-like. You know, every now and then, even foundations or powders, concealers that we know and love, you know, they give you kind of a struggle. Who knows why? But when I spray a little bit of this on my tool and blend them out, it just eliminates that. I don't know what it is about this, but it's kind of magical and I won't be without it. This is something else I will not be without. I keep one up here where I film. I keep one in my purse everywhere I go. This is the INH Quick Slick Fly Away Hair Finishing Stick, and it is better than every other one I have tried. And I have tried many others to see if any are quite as good, and I just don't think any are quite the same. If you have flyaways or just unruly pieces of hair that stick up, or hairs that just kind of fall out of place, if you're trying to do a slicked back ponytail or bun or an updo and you have some little frizzies, this is what you need. I've tried clear mascaras too. It doesn't work the same. Others leave my hair stiff or crunchy feeling, or they leave my hair shiny looking. This somehow tames everything without changing the finish or the feel of my hair. It leaves no residue, and I don't understand how it does that. And I've tried others that have too floofy of a wand and my hair gets all stuck in it. I don't like those either. This is just the perfect wand. It's the perfect product. This one has kind of a peach scent to it. I notice it when I pull it out of the tube. It doesn't stick in my hair. I was on a girls' trip recently with some high school girlfriends, and one of them was talking about how she has these little flyaways at the front of her hair, and we were standing there and I looked and had kind of a little rooster thingy going on the front. So I pulled out my wand, tamed them really quick, and she was just in awe over the magic that had just happened with this little wand. I think she added it to her Amazon cart immediately. So it just really does work some magic. I use it before I leave the house. I throw it in my purse to use it later, but I find I really don't need to. Once I use it that once, it's pretty taken care of, even in my humidity. Sale or no sale, this is a consistent repurchase. BK Beauty is having 20 to 40% off their items in their storefront, and the Angie Hot and Flashy concealer brush is 40% off. This is a great soft but dense concealer brush. This is really great for the under eye area and to set my under eye area with powder. Now, don't look at my under eye area today. It looks very dry from a mattifying setting spray I'm testing out, and my dry under eyes don't like it. So I feel like I look very dry and crepey under my eyes today. Ignore that if you can. But if you are someone who sets your under eyes with setting powder, the N14 brush is fantastic for that. It's just the perfect size, perfect density. I use several BK Beauty brushes, but two others that I use the most probably are the 106. I use this For foundation, it's just perfectly sized. It's soft. I love it. And the 109 slanted brush is my brush of choice for cream and liquid cheek products. I just absolutely love this for that. I don't know if many people know, Gisou has an Amazon storefront. I feel like they're mostly known for being at Sephora, but their hair oil is insanely popular. I actually went through a little mini bottle of it and just restocked this size recently. It's a thicker hair oil, so for my fine hair, a little bit goes a long way, but it is a really nice, nourishing hair oil. And I just recently picked up this honey-infused hair perfume. It's a nice, lightly scented hair perfume. The mist is really nice. I like that it's not too overpowering. So all of their products will be 20 to 40% off if you want to check them out. And speaking of hair products, this has become a daily staple for me because I have such fine hair, and without it, my bangs will just flip-flop all over the place and they will just not do anything at all. And this gives them some grit and a little bit of volume too. I can also use this all over my hair and at my roots, and it does give me some volume. So this is the Hair Story Powder Volumizing Non-Aerosol Dry Shampoo. It comes out as a white powder. I'm not going to put this in my hair right now because I have some other product in my hair. I've already used it, but it also doesn't leave a white cast in my hair either. So see how white that is? I'll see if I can just like, I don't know, put a little bit right here. You can spray it directly in your hair. I don't usually do that. I usually spray it on my hands and then run it through my hair. But I just love this for giving my hair a different kind of grit than an aerosol dry shampoo would do. It just needs this kind of powdery grit to it. My bangs, I mean the front part of my hair, since I cut bangs, it needs that. I've tried other types before and they just never did it for me the way this one does. So I really appreciate this. Okay, this has to be one of the weirdest looking hair dryers I've ever seen or ever used. That's one of the reasons why I got it. I wanted to see what it did. Sometimes at night I just do a rough blow dry and it always comes out looking very rough, very frizzy, dry, and unhealthy. But when I use this for that, it comes out smoother. And I don't know why exactly. This is from Lange, by the way. What is the exact name of this? I'll put it on the screen. There's something about the way this tunnels through with gentler power or something. I don't know. There is a diffuser. It magnetizes on like so. I have dried my bangs with it. And even the power that it uses to dry my bangs, they keep a style better than with other hair dryers. It's lightweight, so it's easy to travel with. It's like a little donut hair dryer. It's so cute. You have adjustable heat settings, adjustable speeds, and I have thoroughly been enjoying using this. I've been using it almost every time I dry my hair, and I swear it dries my hair faster than my Dyson. I'm kind of blown away. No pun intended. How many times have I talked to you now about London Town nail polishes? I mean, I couldn't do a video about my most used on a daily basis products without including London Town Illuminating Nail Concealer. So the shade that's on my nails today is Lavender. I have a permanent 20% off code that lives in my description boxes, but the reason why I use their products so much is because they let your nails breathe. I had so much damage from gel for so long, I just didn't put anything on my nails, and so I was just nervous to start painting them again, but I wanted to have some color on my nails, and when I found that there was a brand that could be somewhat good for my nails, I thought, you know, let's try it. And I've really fallen in love with their products. They do have more types of nail polishes other than the illuminating nail concealers. They have the perfect nail veil, which is a little bit more sheer. These have kind of a milky look to them. You can apply one coat and have it be pretty sheer, or two and have it be kind of more milky. That's what I have on today. Or you can apply more and have it be more opaque. And then they have polishes. Their nail polish remover is one of the best I've ever used as far as, you know, not tearing up my nails. Their nail polish remover is so good without being drying or stripping my nails. It's also a woman-owned brand, so there's that too. There's just nothing not to love about this brand in general, so I couldn't do this video without mentioning them and their products. I've had more compliments and questions about the necklace that I'm wearing that I got a couple of months ago. I already shared it in a video. I'm pretty sure it was another Amazon video. People think it's high-end and it's from Amazon. They're always surprised when I say it's from Amazon. Now, I got it because it reminded me of a Tiffany teardrop necklace that I also have, but it's in silver, and I just don't really wear silver jewelry anymore. I've had that necklace for a really long time. So I was specifically looking for a gold teardrop necklace, and I came across this one and I thought, you know, I have some other things from that brand and they have held up phenomenally well. People always think the things I have from this brand are high-end, and yet again, people think this necklace is high-end too. I keep throwing it on because it goes with everything. It's such a good, dainty, everyday, classic piece. I sort of want it to be high-end, but I mean, no one seems to know. I guess they will now. So I'm going to link this specific necklace, but also their brand page, because I have, like I said, a lot of success with pieces from this brand. These earrings are from them too. My experience with this jewelry brand has been really, really great. I love sharing Amazon successes when I have them, especially with things like jewelry and clothes, because you just never know what you're going to get. Like this shirt that I have on, I have already shared it with you before because it is basically just like the Free People version. I have it in 2 colors, and I wanted to wear it for this video because it's very in and it's just so cute. It's one of my favorite things I've gotten this year from Amazon fashion-wise. I'm being very selective with the fashion pieces I'm sharing in this video. I just wanted to share some top recent favorites, and this made the cut. I just think it's so cute. And of course, these jeans with the seam down the front that I get complimented on or asked about every single time I wear them had to make this video. I don't know if it's the style, the fit, a combination of both, what it is, but they're on trend. They fit well. I've had so many people in person go buy them after they've seen them on me. They are just a hit purchase. I got this short-sleeved shorts jammies set in black. I don't have it up here. It's in my dirty clothes, so I'll pop a picture on screen, but I was actually shocked at how soft this is, and I like the cut of it. It's really cute. The shorts are the right length, and the top has kind of a different drape to it. Now, I did hang it to dry the first time I washed it because I have a long torso, and the middle of the front of the top was hitting right below the waist, and I thought it might come out cropped if I didn't hang it to dry. It washed and dried well. It's hitting me at the right spot, and the sides kind of drape a little bit longer. It's just got a really cute kind of different fit, and it is very soft. It's not that kind of papery regular t-shirt feel. It's a softer loungy feel. I got more than I expected from this, so I wanted to share it whether it's on sale or not. And I actually got this clutch last summer, but it is still going strong. It goes with so many things. There are other colors and patterns. There is an optional chain that you can tuck in or pull out. It has a snap closure. It fits a lot, and I love how slim it is because it's packable. If you're going on a trip, I see a lot of straw clutches right now. They're very in, but many of them are kind of bulky, and this one is nice and slim. I think it looks huge on camera because I have a small face, and just the angle of the camera with this in front of me, it looks really big, but I'll put the dimensions on screen. The snaps are magnetic too, so it's easy to get in and out of. It's a great classic piece. You cannot go wrong. And let's not forget my favorite socks ever, that Rival Bombas. They have that supportive middle section. They're soft, they're thick, but not hot. They have this little raised part on the back, and they do have solids, which I have, and some prints like this. I wear a 7 or a 7.5, and I get them in small. These are one of my favorite Amazon finds of all time. I think I bought them for the first time a couple of years ago, and I've just purchased them randomly ever since. I buy them for me and my daughter. I love them. Let's get into 3 things that I take every day that really benefit my body. Now, 2 of them I have been known to mix together in water. It's just a little concoction that works really well for me. So the first of those 2 is the Ultima Replenisher. This is a daily electrolyte, which is much different than liquid IV and those types that are better if you've been losing electrolytes. If you've been sweating a lot or doing sports and those kinds of things, those have a lot of sodium, and this has, I think, 2% of your daily sodium intake. So when you're in perimenopause or menopause, it's much harder to maintain your electrolyte balance and to stay hydrated, even if you're drinking the adequate amount of water. I mean, we all notice everything's getting drier, our skin, eyes, mouth, hair, just everything. And this just helps. This has 6 essential electrolytes. Now, I first did the sampler pack a long while back, and I just really liked the raspberry flavor, so I got the canister, and I mix it with my beloved Armra colostrum. This also comes in packets or in a canister. I'm loving the peach flavor for summer. This has over 400 bioactive nutrients that support overall wellness, and this helps with gut health, immunity support, and energy, and I notice a huge difference with my energy and my gut. The way my stomach feels, I'm less bloated when I take this regularly. And you can mix this with anything cold, food, drinks, or anything. So I've just been mixing the 2 of these together. I do have a code that lives in my description box for Armra for 15% off. I always try to get you codes from brands whenever I can, but you know, separate or together, I love both of these. And a few months ago, I discovered this phytoceramides supplement. It's just 1 supplement a day, and it helps hydrate your skin from the inside out. We're always hydrating with moisturizers that have ceramides, and I just felt like my skin was not being penetrated with lotion. It was just kind of sitting on top of my skin, and it wasn't hydrating my skin the way it used to. Ceramides are lipids that naturally occur in our skin, and they decline with age, as does everything else. And of course, that leads to dryness, fine lines, and a weakened skin barrier. So this supplement helps replenish those ceramides internally, which helps hydrate your skin and relieve that dryness. And I have noticed a huge difference in my skin since taking this supplement. Okay, you know I have to share my breakfast sandwich maker in this video. I use it at least once a week. My daughter uses it. I have the single, but they do have a double, and usually one or both are included during Amazon Prime Day. It doesn't take long to preheat, and about 3.5 to 4 minutes after that, I have a delicious breakfast sandwich. I know when I first got this, my husband thought it was going to be a gadget that just gathered dust, and it has not been. I use this regularly. It has been worth every single penny. I even gifted my mom one, and she loves hers too. I know some people think vibration plates are this weird perimenopausal, menopausal trend. Now, I would never have gotten one to try and lose weight or anything like that. The reason why I got mine is because I was fighting this hip thing at night. The hip that was on the bottom would start aching. I would have to flip over to the other hip to relieve that one, but then eventually that bottom hip would start hurting. And it was just this flip-flop thing all night long. Apparently it's gluteal tendinopathy, and I had heard on social media that a vibration plate could help with that. So I thought, you know, let's try it out. So after consistently using my vibration plate, that hip issue is completely gone. I have been blown away by it. Now, I do have to say, if I stop using it, if I go away for a few days, or, you know, if I just get distracted and I quit using it, I start having issues again. So I do have to keep using it. There's something about that vibration, the load bearing, maybe it's bone density. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is that when I consistently use my vibration plate, the bones in my hip, whatever is happening, it's alleviated. It's also fantastic for lymphatic drainage, and Amazon Prime Day might be a great time to grab one. I love mine. I will link mine and a couple of others if you're interested. Let me know what you plan on picking up this Amazon Prime Day, if anything, in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this and found it helpful. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and hype it. I would really appreciate that, and subscribe if you're not already. And if you're interested in seeing some of my other Amazon favorites, I will have my other Amazon videos linked here for you to check out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.